So, here we go, boys. The news has officially been dropped that FIFA will no longer be known as FIFA and it will be known as EA Sports FC, or EA FC for short. This has been news that we've known for quite a couple of months now, and there's been a lot of speculation about, what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Is FIFA now dead? Is EA now ruined? Is PES now the king? Okay, I'm going to try to go into this video and try and make it as simple as possible to give you guys all the information that you need about simply what you need to know about the new FIFA / EA Sports FC game and what will be changed, what will be removed, and so on and so forth. So, if you guys do enjoy, smash the like button and also subscribe if you're new. And let's begin. Yo, do you play FIFA 22? Yeah. Is your team bang average? You absolute pathetic piece of... You're saying that to the viewers? No, obviously. Ah, okay. I mean you. Do you face teams like this?
You can't keep getting away with it!
Do you know there's a way to get coins? Why are you shouting at me? Then go to userbuy.com for the cheapest and most reliable place to buy your coins on FIFA 22. Link is down below in the description, and also use code Vizeh at checkout to get a discount. So straight away, just in case if you have not seen already, this is the official confirmation of the fact that EA Sports FC is the new future of interactive football. Some people may not have seen on the official EA website, Electronic Arts website, EA.com, and it was a full paragraph and basically just detailing what's going to happen and just going through this in general. And there's a lot more as well that we've seen from other articles of what may also happen, but here is just confirmation that it will be called EA Sports FC. And of course, you may have seen from other clubs, for example, doing posts saying we're in the game, just like this. So here we go. For example, Burnley's account, or really any account that has, their stadium in the game or any sort of licenses in Premier League or whatever else, they've all done the same tweet saying we're in the club, learn more, July 2023, which is in literally an entire year. So first things first, the first thing you need to know is simply put that this is FIFA 24. So FIFA 23 will be known as FIFA 23. FIFA 23 will also have the FIFA World Cup game mode. It will also have the Women's World Cup. It will have everything that you would expect to have. So don't worry about FIFA 23. This EA Sports FC is not in relevance to that whatsoever. Okay, some people may not know. Some people think this is a new FIFA. This is going to be this year. No, this is for FIFA 24. Just imagine FIFA 24 being EA Sports FC. Number two will be the fact that will they be another FIFA game separate to EA Sports FC? And the question is, quite potentially. On the official FIFA.com website, they've done a post about the fact that they are diversifying and separating from EA Sports. And it says here, this quote, which I feel like is interesting, from Giovanni Infantino, saying, I can assure you that the only authentic, real game that has a FIFA name will be the best one, available for gamers and football fans. The FIFA name is the only global original title, FIFA 23, 24, 25, and 26, and so on. The constant in the FIFA name, it will remain forever and remain the best. So by saying that, of course, EA. I don't know why he said 23, because that'd be with EA, but 24, that will be by a different company. Now I've heard of a company or two that it could be, and this leads me to number 3, which is, who could that other company be? 2K. 2K has come out in recent months saying that they have got an inquiry, a bit of an interest of taking over the FIFA name. It went all around saying that 2K Sports could buy FIFA football license from EA, that the fact that EA have already trademarked the name of EA Sports FC, so they already trademarked the name months ago. That's how we already knew that they were going to call it EA Sports FC, because they went out of the way to trademark it, and you can see it in in licenses and databases that they've already done that. So we already knew this months ago, right? And 2K has come out to, they've got the likes of the NBA series, of course, they got PGA Tour, they got WWE, so they've got already other sports games, so it makes sense for them to have the official FIFA title. So it'd be like 2K FIFA 24, or like, FIFA 2K24 for example. Right now, tell me your thoughts down below. Do you think this would be a good thing? I actually do play NBA 2K. Some people may play the WWE series, for example, and they've got a big emphasis on kind of offline story gameplay. The NBA, like My Player game mode that they got over there, imagine that, but for FIFA. So imagine playing 2K, the My Player for that, and doing it in a football world. That could be something that could excite a lot of people. On to number 4 here. Well, the brand new EA Sports FC FC game have the licenses that we already expect? And the answer is, from what we could tell, is yes. EA, of course, is a massive company, and their main thing is licenses. So what they're going to aim to get is that they don't really exactly rely on FIFA for the main chunk of their licenses. They can already go to the clubs or leagues and get it through them. It says on the website that our unique licensing portfolio of more than 19,000 plus players, 700 teams, and 100 plus stadiums, and 30 leagues that we have continued to invest in for decades and will still be there. Uniquely in EA Sports FC, that includes exclusive partnerships with the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, the MLS, and more to come. The key word here, I say that includes exclusive partnerships with the Premier League and so on. So would that mean that the likes of FIFA, the FIFA game, if it is 2K, would they have the likes of the stadiums for clubs like, you know, City, like the teams like Liverpool, of course the likes of Arsenal and United? They are your partners with PES and eFootball, but of course they're in the FIFA game because of their licensing with Premier League. Would maybe it be a struggle for the likes of 2K to also get that exclusive partnership as well? I mean, this is a three-way battle here. We're going to be having eFootball with also EA Sports FC, with also maybe also a FIFA 2K24, and then also like the UFL and all these other games are also popping up at the same time. Number 5 is the fact that will there be the same game modes as well? And of course that is a big fact. Yes, says above that as well, that it will be the same experiences, modes, leagues, tournaments, clubs and athletes will still all be there. Ultimate Team, Career Mode, Pro Clubs and Volta will all still be there. So you know that game mode Volta, the game mode that you know and love so much, they'll still be there. Don't worry about that. By the way, for the absolute confirmation, that it does say here on the official FIFA.com website, saying that FIFA has granted a new short-term extension to existing publisher EA Sports to launch the new FIFA 23 title next year, which will feature the men's and women's FIFA World Cup competitions in one edition for the first time, which means that there'll be like an Ultimate Team mode or like a DLC mode. This is going to be case number 6, and they will not be its own separate game for the World Cup like what we used to get back in 2014 or 2010 or 06. Sadly, it looks like it'll just be another Ultimate Team, and then it's just normal like World Cup, like, you know, simulation. There's no capturing the country. There's no story of qualifying where you can like maybe pick out a San Marino and try to get them to the World Cup. Sadly, it looks like that will not be possible. By the way, as well, this can be number 7, but it is saying that FIFA. So, by the way, FIFA is not EA. This is FIFA as its own organization. So that FIFA also engaging with publishers, studios, and investors on development of major new simulation football title for 2024, which means confirmation that we will get our own standalone game, which could be 2K or could be maybe another company that may pop off to nowhere. 2K isn't confirmed, but it is a possibility right now. Number 7, and simply put, what does this mean in terms of development into the brand new era of EA Sports games, EA Sports FC game? Was FIFA as a organization potentially holding back EA on things they can do and things they can add onto the game? We've only got one way to find out here. So I will go into things that I expect for the brand new EA Sports FC game. My speculation from what I've seen of other publishers and journalists, and this is what I think is going to happen. So number 8 or number 9 here, one or the other. I think that EA Sports FC will be a free-to-play game on all generations, on PS5 to Xbox to the Nintendo Switch or PC, wherever you play. I think this will be a free-to-play game, and I believe they'll be going down the likes of the Fortnite routes. That model is still very important. That model is important, and the fact that it's called EA Sports FC and not called like EA Sports FC 24 or something, that makes me think that this will be a free-to-play game that will get updated with updates for seasonal updates or whatever they so wish will get updated week by week, month by month, year by year. So that's my big point here. I think that EA Sports FC will be its own free-to-play game where the likes of the new FIFA game, which should be the 2K for example, man, that could be still following the yearly, because they said there in the FIFA.com saying that it'll be a FIFA 24, FIFA 25, FIFA 26, so that still makes me think that they're a standard yearly release for the new game, which I think that EA will have to maybe do a different route here to not look like it's the same thing. Number 9, I think with the free-to-play, that also means that I think cross-platform is already confirmed, so maybe they shouldn't really count as its own like feature, because I think that this is already in the brand new game. This should be already confirmed for FIFA 23, so that could be also a part of it. Number 10 would be the fact that I do believe that there will be a battle pass like system. If there is no your yearly cycle, no yearly your influx of money by buying a new game, there'll be a battle pass system, which I think, is the main source of income. Whether it's Fortnite, if it's Warzone, this model is very, very popular for a reason, because it works. In terms of innovation for the brand new FIFA, I saw this tweet which looks like it could be potential, which is for FIFA 23. So this is for the brand new FIFA, but will continue into EA Sports FC, I believe, saying that the career mode will feature a stadium builder and editor section. You'll be able to edit billboards, stadium capacity, dynamic of the stadium, colours and more. And I think that's really all we need to know. So there'll be a brand new EA Sports FC game for the launch around October time or September time in 2023, and I believe that the brand new either FIFA 24 game, if it's by 2K or whoever buys them out, it will be launched in 2024, because they'll need a full year, probably more than a year, I'd imagine, because it'd be a big project to try to build its own football game to be competing with EA, who has years and decades of experience. Do you think that EA will still be on top of EA Sports FC, or do you think whoever buys out the FIFA name and buys out the FIFA licensing will be able to also compete with EA as well? I think that EA Sports FC will most likely be the more dominant because of the years upon years of experience that they have, but it'd be a very interesting time of all these brand new games with eFootball, with EA Sports, with FIFA, and then also with the likes of UFL and also goals. There's a lot of competition in the football market right now, which is quite exciting to see. So tell me your thoughts down in the comments. I will see you guys next time for another video, and stay safe.